You're live with Alvin After Dark, brought to you by Auto Lease Direct, located at 4219 Merrick Road in Massapequa, New York. Also brought to you by our official sponsor, Body Aqua Water, which has 3 grams of sugar, where other vitamin waters have about 26 grams, 32 grams. You love it, don't you? Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year,
bro.
Happy New Year.
HNY, blessed New Year for y'all.
HNY, Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
2021, let's do it.
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome to 2021. I got focused 21, man. What y'all got focused?
More money, that's what it is.
More money, more problems.
More money, no problems.
More money, no problems. So listen, welcome to 2021, and it has been a very challenging 2020, and 2021 will be just as challenging, to say the least, with everything that's going on. So welcome. If you just tuned in to Alvin After Dark, we are live every single Tuesday night from 9 to 10, and we discuss entertainment, fashion, health, relationships, trending topics, culture, and we give entrepreneurs a platform to market themselves. Call in at 516-945-9099. So what's up, fellas? What's going on? What are your New Year's resolutions?
I'm moving towards my goals by putting God first.
Oh, okay. Good deal. That's good.
I think I'm doing more independent stuff.
More independent stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not relying on the machine.
Got you. That's good. So, hey, we always got some entertainment news for you. So, in some entertainment news, Cardi B defends her decision not to let her 2-year-old daughter, Couture, listen to WAP. She says, "I'm a very sexual person, but not around my child." How do y'all feel about it? Speak on it.
Anything that Cardi B says, I really don't listen to what she
Forget about the
says.
fact that she's Cardi B, but I'm saying the mere fact that, why you even have to even say, you have a 2-year-old daughter, any parent.
Right. Any parent that's logical doesn't want their kid to maybe hear certain things or be around certain things, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I get that. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But but the other side is, okay, you make a song like WAP, and your base of fans are young women, young girls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you just make the music, and their parents should be able to censor that music.
That's right.
She don't have nothing to do with that. But why you make music like that?
True. She wants to get the people going. How about you?
Rico Love.
I know you was directing that to me. So what happens when her child gets older? Does she still keep her away from this music? Or is it just because she's 2 right now? So when does she finally start realizing her mother does a whole lot of
I'm sure at one point she's gonna definitely see it.
Yeah.
So, right, but
so it's out there for all her kids, but not your kid.
Right, that's right. That's basically the bubble that you created.
True.
You know what I'm saying? You can do whatever you want, but inside this bubble, I'm not going to allow that. And I think she has every right to do that,
Yeah.
Is it hypocritical? Of course it is. The kid's father been caught with guns and drugs and all that other stuff. And, she still got an open case for throwing bottles. I think that's some stripper or something like that. The way the feds are coming down on a lot of these rappers, I wouldn't be surprised they snatch her up.
True. On the other flip side too, I was just looking at here. Also, here we go. Remember the woman who was falsely accused of a young teen in the Soho,
right?
The
hotel about stealing her phone. The phone was found,
right,
in a taxi cab, in a Uber, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
Uber bought it back.
And she has past criminal records.
But my thing is like this: if it was one of us, if that was a black woman that would have did that to a white woman, she would have been caught that day. Mm-hmm. This lady got, she's on the run or whatever it is.
Of course.
She's on the run.
It's like she's on the run.
She's on the run, and she got a DWI, I think, out in California.
Yeah.
For like twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I wish that kid's mother was there so he could have whooped. She would have whooped his ass.
He should beat her ass. So listen, we're in 2021, and I saw this on one of my boys' posts for 2021. He posted you know, some positive inspiration, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. I just had it. I don't know what I deal with it. But anyway, going back to some more entertainment news. Not even entertainment news, but just some news for you here. A Whole Foods CEO faces backlash after saying Americans don't need health care but better eating habits. I agree with him. Well,
I agree with him to a point.
yeah,
Isn't
to a
that
point.
To a
yeah.
point.
hand
Yeah.
in hand.
Yeah.
Right, better healthcare is better eating habits. That's true. But you know what? It's more expensive to eat healthy than to eat
That's right.
unhealthy.
That's
So
right.
if I don't have no money, you're gonna tell me, and I know that tuna salad probably is better for me than going to Burger King or some type of fast food restaurant and getting that. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with what my money's gonna stretch out to do.
That's right.
If it's pizza, if it's hamburger, fast food restaurant, that's what I'm gonna do.
No doubt.
You know?
Big shout out to Shaniqua who's watching from Houston. Everybody else who's watching, big shout out, Happy New Year to y'all.
Happy New Year's.
What you gonna say? You forgot.
No. I was gonna say that things are purposely placed, strategically placed in our neighborhoods.
That's right. That's right.
So that's all we have is those choices.
You think it's really those choices that we have, or do we make those choices? Because I know growing up, I ate more home cooked meals
That's right.
But
than food
yeah,
outside.
That depends on your family, your upbringing.
That's right.
A lot of times the parent might not be home all the time, and the kids are forced to fend for themselves. So what they have, the moms might leave them a little $5, but what they gotta go to? They only got the chicken spot to go to. They got Burger King to go. Everything's fast food. Everything's greasy
Right.
shit. They don't have like a Whole Foods. They don't have
You can't get none of the Whole Foods for $5. You know what I'm saying?
It's on sale.
There's no fruit and vegetable stands. Basically, it's everything that. It's
Well,
gonna
we
help
got
us.
fruit. We got fruit and vegetable stand, but it's not organic fruit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not organic fruit. But okay, so that mom's leaves that kid $5, right? So what that kid is gonna that kid could buy some apples. He could buy a head of lettuce.
He can.
But he's not gonna do that.
But if I'm the kid and you and Alvin are going to get McDonald's or other shit, most likely I'm gonna just
It's
do
peer
the
pressure.
same.
Follow suit.
I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
follow
follow
suit.
suit, right.
Exactly.
Yeah. So listen, we're gonna discuss a couple things. Our topic for the night is which is easier for you to do. And I posted on Facebook. I'm actually going to read some of it in a second before I read it. But here's what it is.
Uh-oh, phone call.
We got a
Phone
caller.
call. Uh-oh. Let's get it.
Early.
Caller, how you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Now take your order.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Good evening. Happy New Year to you.
Hello.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you.
What's your name? Where you calling from?
Right.
Eunice, Atlanta, Georgia.
All right.
ATL.
Yeah.
What's going on? ATL. What's going on? How you feel this evening?
I feel wonderful.
Okay. What are your New Year's resolution?
Oh, goodness. To live and let live.
I hear you. I hear you. Now, we're discussing that topic for the night is which is harder, letting go, moving on, or starting over for 2021? What is your take on that?
See, I can let go very easily.
Okay.
The next one was moving on.
That's
or
right.
Starting over.
So you have a hard time starting over. Why?
No, I'm asking. That was the three options.
Yes. So letting go,
Letting go.
moving on, and starting over.
Probably moving on.
Why?
No. Letting go.
You said letting go is easy for you.
I don't know. Maybe starting over.
Starting over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, that's fair.
I think
That's
so.
fair.
Now, why is starting over harder?
Just the thought of getting to know people again, you know?
But it doesn't also have to be in intimate relationships. It also could be work-wise, anything else. But we're going to go relationship, but getting to start over. Now, why is that such a challenge?
I guess maybe because you have doubts,
Okay.
fear,
Okay.
fear of the unknown,
Okay.
for sure. Maybe some insecurities,
Okay.
Okay.
depending on how the last thing ended, whether it's a relationship or a job. So, you know.
Okay. Now we're speaking
various
of.
things.
So since we're speaking of relationships, are you in a relationship now?
No,
You're not.
You moved on, or you let go, or you starting over?
we let go.
You let go. Okay.
Mutual.
Was it mutual? Or was it your fault? No, I'm just joking.
What you did?
What'd you do
Kind of
wrong?
mutual. Yeah, kind of mutual.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how long have you been single?
Goodness, over a year.
Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Are you enjoying the single life?
I am.
Okay, good.
I have a
Good.
question. What did you learn from your past relationship that you can use in your next relationship?
Good question.
Thank you, brother.
Take your time. Listen. Take your time, and I think don't put labels. No labels on relationships. Just kind of go with the flow.
Go with the flow. Okay. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, and just from experience, as much as women want men to listen, women don't listen either. What do you think about that?
I'm a great listener, so
Okay.
I couldn't put down on that one.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Some women are raised where like you should get your way. You're the baby. You're the princess. So a man is supposed to be there like your father. Your father is your daddy's girl. So you're supposed to be that man's princess and get what you want when you want. Just put on a pout face. ATL, where you at?
You still there?
I'm here. Okay,
Oh, okay.
repeat that. I apologize. I didn't hear. Kind of muffled.
Okay, hold on.
Actually, I'm surprised. I put on the spot because I thought I was just down into a listening only mode for a while. So,
Is the dating scene in Atlanta different from anywhere else you've been?
maybe because for me, I don't go a lot. So and I stay home a lot. So I'm not out there. I don't club. And plus, it's a much bigger place versus I'm from Mississippi originally. And, I mean, of course, it's slim pickings there as far as a potential mate. But,
Why you gonna say
to
that?
say the least. But,
Mississippi
I don't know.
Masala.
I guess, and then there's, I guess it's different here.
Okay.
You don't go out because
I've
of the
been here
current
for a long
situation?
time, but a little different. Then again, I stay in the house a lot, so.
Is that because of the current situation? Or you're just a homebody?
No. Well, and when I'm not working, I'm an insurance agent, so I am out in the field. But when I'm not there, I'm home.
Okay.
Okay.
Most weekends, I'm home the whole weekend from Friday until Monday morning.
Now, are you out? Are you looking? Are you looking for potential Mr. Man?
Or a woman?
In my head, I am.
So,
But you know, when it comes
Gotta be
to it,
fair.
I think maybe there's still some fears there.
got you.
What have you learned
there's
about
a fairy
yourself?
tale that goes on in your mind, right?
Yes.
Sounds good, feels good, but there's still a lot of fears there.
Got you. Now,
Yeah.
we can ask her.
What have you learned about yourself in this time, being alone? What have you learned? Like, in what way did you contribute to this? I won't say failure, but what did you contribute to this separation?
I'll just say listen to the signs, follow that gut, your intuition, because there were little subtle things that I saw and I knew in my mind that were not right. But I mean, this was like month 6 or 7, and I kind of let it slide,
So
and then I just
Give us an example.
maybe like little lies or deception, nothing major. Well, I mean, that is major, but just a little white lies about maybe where you're going or what you were doing or why you didn't answer the phone last night.
He was
The
at
whole
King
night
of
or
Diamonds.
something.
Is that strip club down there, King of Diamonds, right?
Things like King of Diamonds.
Blue
So-
Flame.
So listen. So
Y'all put
2021.
me on the spot. Oh my God.
Listen. Last question. We're gonna let you
Wait,
go.
one more after you.
Yeah. So
No,
2020.
go ahead, but
So 2021 is with everything going on, what is your breakup song for 2020?
repeat that. What is my what?
Your breakup song for 2020.
I can't think of one right now.
Okay, what's your question?
Well, I had a question, but I'm not gonna pose it to you as a question. Just a little suggestion.
Sure.
Your next relationship or your next potential relationship, don't see the person for their potential. Just see them for the reality. And
right.
that might help avoid a lot of the, things that you...
Yeah, because I'm always hung up on this potential.
Yeah. Right.
Or certain things that I love about a person.
Right.
That kind of gets me. It could be you're intelligent,
Mm-hmm.
mostly you're funny or something. I mean, and that you're kind of hyped up on that one particular thing versus looking at the other 5 things that are not as good or something maybe that you wouldn't settle for normally. But you'll pick that one little thing and you just kind of ride that out
Gotcha.
and overlook the other
There's
not so great things.
There's a quote and it says, you don't marry their potential, you marry their reality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he makes you laugh, but he likes to grab and choke also. So pay attention to that.
I mean, it was none of that.
Pay
of course,
attention to
but
that.
Yeah.
And pay attention to their medicine cabinet. Look in the medicine cabinet. If you see mental health medication there, that's a clear sign that you might not want to be in that relationship.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, thanks for calling in.
ATL.
Then it was long distance, so.
Thanks for calling in
that was
ATL. We
always a no-no
appreciate
for
your
me.
phone call. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
No
we got about 40 minutes left. Keep watching.
Or listening.
Or
Are
listening.
You on
Or
live?
listening.
Where can I find you on live? I'd look for it.
I'm live on Alvin my page. Alvin Peters is right there, right on my page.
Oh, I didn't see it come up. Okay.
How did you hear about us?
I think I saw a post of you on somebody's page a month or so ago. I sent
Nice.
you a friend request, and you just accepted it a week or so ago.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Pass it on,
That's right.
sis.
We're here every Tuesday night. So just keep tuning in. But if you go to my page, Alvin Peters, you'll see the link. Just take a look at it, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate
You
you.
might have to come down to Atlanta and get some chicken and mac and cheese or something.
Oh, we good for more than some chicken now.
Go to Blue Flame. Blue
Wings at
Flame.
that, right?
Or take us to some strip clubs or something. Because I was
Magic City.
jacked.
I like
Magic
Blue
City.
Flame.
Oh, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Well, thanks for calling again.
All right, thanks.
So listen, if you're just tuning in, here's our topic of discussion for the night, and people have been hitting it up. The question is, which is harder, letting go, moving on, or starting over? So I'm going to read some of the comments. So a big shout out to people. Let me see who's tuning in right here.
You want
Big
me to read the comments?
Oh yeah, you can read the comments. Big shout out to Shanika from Houston, Erica, and some other people who are tuned in. I can't see who they are. Wait, what you got there?
I got Nikki Nicole, letting go for me. Mia Miller, letting go. Jasmine Cruz said, letting go. KB, letting go. Layla Morales said, letting go. Arthur Day said, none of the above. My man. And Liquette Lucas, I would agree with these answers. Yolanda, all of them, if you really had true love for that person. Melinda, letting go. Summer, said letting go.
Be
Tamar
full.
said letting go.
I let it
Natalie,
go.
Be full.
letting go. A lot of women said letting go.
I was about to play karaoke.
Danielle
play
said
that.
letting go, and Tista said starting over, and Cynthia said starting over.
Okay. So listen, callers, if you want to call, tune in, call in. Tell us why you actually want to let go. Tell us why you want to start over. Tell us why moving on. Which is which is definitely harder for you. I was reading something else as far as I think entertainment news. Let me see something for a second. In entertainment news, Sammy Lewis said none of the above. Oh, Reese Lee said it was starting over for me at once, and I got past that baby. A door swung open.
Oh, another call. Let's get it.
This is an interesting topic.
Let's get it.
Simple but interesting. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Salute.
Happy New Year.
Hello?
Hi, this is China from Houston.
Hey, China from
I'm
Houston.
Jack.
What's
China
going
from
on?
Houston.
So, how you feeling? Happy
Hey,
New
my
Year.
Yankee friend, how are you?
We doing good. We doing good over
good.
here up north.
It's cold. We need some of that barbecue.
Yeah. Also, brisket.
Oh yeah, definitely, because it was 70 degrees today, so we can do that.
So, which is harder for you? Letting go, moving on, or starting over?
For me, letting go, and that's with almost anything. I guess just having that attachment of whatever it is that you've invested in. A couple of months ago, my son had me laughing. Even something as simple as receipts from a store. He's like, Mom, you can't. He's 17 years old. He's like, Mom, you don't need that. They can email it to you. I'm like, no, I have to have it
You
in
got
my
separation
hand. He's
issues.
like, do
That's
not
old
get
school.
that receipt. Just get an email. So every time I go to a store and they
What's her
ask,
name?
do you want it printed or email, I think about that conversation and just say email it, because it's just like I have to have it for whatever reason. Even decluttering something, trying to declutter in your mind, you know you need to get rid of this, but it's that attachment of something. So
Miss
I
China.
would say letting go.
Miss China.
Yes.
Are you a hoarder?
No, I'm not that bad.
Okay.
Well, you know, I kind of agree with China, because I have like different receipts when I buy stuff, and I put them in an envelope, because I might delete that email that they send me
Is that for tax
the
purposes?
merchandise. No, because sometimes even when I sell my sneakers, some people say I want the receipt, because that's
Right.
proof that it's original. So I can't say, well, I got it on
So you have a receipt book.
yeah, I got a little envelope, and I put receipts in it.
So China, how are you going to fix that challenge? Because we're in 2021. Are you, matter of fact, what was your breakup song for 2020? We're breaking up in 2020, and we're moving on to 2021. What's your breakup song for 2020?
It would be Brian Courtney Wilson. This time I will be still.
Okay.
Because 2020 taught us to be still and see what's going on. What does the Lord have to say?
Okay.
Sometimes we move in so much, and we just need to sit down and be still and see, pay attention, or just be still.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey man,
Amen.
we got some church up in here.
Amen.
We can have some church in here today, because God.
That's right.
There you go.
Well, thanks for giving us a call and sharing your views with us.
No problem. You guys are doing a great job. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Listen, we had ATL calling, we had Houston calling, so y'all want to give us a call, 516-945-9099. Our topic of tonight is what's harder for you to do, which is letting go, moving on, or starting over. And people actually are still commenting on that.
I think we're gonna have to do like a down south tour or something. Everybody from down south is
They always call from down south.
chitlin tour or something. Chitlin
So,
tour. Yeah.
Pamela Liz says all the same is hard. Angela says, all but I think starting over for me would be the hardest. Sam Lewis says none of the above. This is released recently. Rain, what's going on, Rain? How you feeling? If she's tuned in, tied between letting go and starting over in second. Nakia says the initial let go is rough. Yeah, it is.
But I think for me personally, I think starting over.
Why?
For me, because you already have a routine, and we live our lives on a routine. Now you have to break that routine. You got to see whether it's a job or it's a relationship or whatever. Just to start that whole thing over.
A whole relearn.
Right, that whole relearn. It's like, God, do I really want to do this? Do I really want to go through all of that? Whereas, letting go, you guys could be mutually equal and say, you know what, this ain't working out. You walk your way and I go my way, and so be it. But like some people move to another state.
Yeah.
The conversation we was having in the car. Somebody's moving. A good friend of ours is moving, and they're moving to another state or something else. Now you got to get every little thing intact, from the cable to how to get to work.
Yeah,
that could be stressful.
But isn't it easier to move and not face that? I think it's easier for you to just remove yourself, move away from it, so you don't have to face it. It's harder, more of a challenge to actually deal with it.
Well, any of the thing is dealing with it.
Staying there, actually, that's more. I'm not gonna say it's like an easy way out, but for some people,
well, they
if I
got
have
to
to
stay
see you every day, and I'm not dealing with you anymore. It's too hard. It's too hard for them.
Yeah.
So the best thing they want to do is just remove themselves from you totally, and it's easier for them to move on.
Yeah.
Right, but women and men could be removed emotionally.
Yeah.
Could be removed emotionally long time ago.
Right.
You just maybe we're together just to pay the bills because our incomes together is better than our incomes apart. So we actually
Cheaper
like
to keep
roommates. There you go, cheaper to keep her or keep him. Because we're actually like roommates.
Yeah.
Whereas we share the apartment and I can move better versus if I'm by myself.
It's not a good setup though.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. In some senses it does work, but does it always work? No.
A temporary fix.
So I want to read this. Okay, so once again, what's your breakup song for 2020? Moving on to 2021, we're definitely having a challenging. We're gonna have definitely a challenging 2 years. At least I've already said, the Spanish flu pandemic took 2 years to recover.
Right.
It says here, if you want 2021 to be your year, don't sit on the couch and wait for it. Go out. Make a change, smile more, be excited, do new things, throw away what you've been cluttering, unfollow negative people on social media, go to bed early, wake up early, be fierce, don't gossip, show more gratitude, do things that challenge you, and be brave. So that's definitely, I saw that on DJ Oxtail Instagram, and I wanted to read that. I think it's definitely great to, to have, and, people definitely, need to break up with 2020 and kind of move on to 2021.
Well, not for nothing, but 2020, besides the pandemic, right? 2020 was a good year for me.
For me too.
It was a good year. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers were selling.
As an entrepreneur.
As an entrepreneur, and even in life in general, I was good. You know what I'm saying? I was good. Home life was good. Just this whole pandemic situation shut a lot of stuff down, so I couldn't move a certain way.
Yeah.
But for the last 8 months, I've been fortunate to be working from home.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Save
saying?
money
That's
on
great.
travel.
Save money traveling. I don't have to be on the train. I don't have to be around certain people that I didn't want to be around in the first place. But if you go to work, you have to be around these individuals. I'm home. I'm in my castle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So 2020
for
was
some people, home
was
is
good.
not their place of comfort.
There you go.
True.
Sure.
True. This is what Nikki Nicole says. She says letting go, and she goes, when I love someone wholeheartedly, trust them, it's hard to give up on them. I want to give them chances and save the relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So listen, hey, it's definitely a challenge for a lot of different people. Letting go seems to be on the forefront of what people are saying. So I get it. I understand it. So you got to figure it out.
It's like people be at a job and you be like, why you at this job for 20 years? This job is, you're not doing anything.
That's right.
You're not moving anyway. I don't want to start all over. So they rather deal with the nonsense that they're dealing with in the job because they know how to maneuver that than starting all over, starting a new job and dealing with new supervisors and dealing with new personnel and a whole new other stuff. You know,
They
and I
deal
get
with
that.
the evil that they know
There you go.
instead of starting over.
That's actually that's actually a very good thing to say. Dealing with the evil you definitely know. I think you're definitely right about that.
Right, because if you know, you already know how, you know, and like in my job, I already know every time we have a potluck, something's going to get stolen. Somebody going to steal something from that potluck. Yeah, straight up. Somebody steal. How you steal food from a potluck? And I already know who's going to steal the food. So we already know where to move the food so that this person don't steal the whole platter of whatever it might be.
You're so
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I had to deal with that. Then, you know, go and we have a buffet somewhere, and then somebody else tries to be slick and steal something because I already know what that person is. You know, I already know what I'm dealing with.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking about breaking up in 2020 and entering 2021 with a whole different aspect, whole different mindset, whole different thought pattern, and understanding that change is inevitable and change is good. Like one of the biggest quotes of 3 C's in life, you have to make a choice, take a chance, or your life will never ever change. And you know, so you know, we're talking about once again, you know, if you want to call in 516-945-9099, chop it up with us. You know, we're on Facebook Live. We discuss entertainment, fashion, health, relationship every single Tuesday night. And we're having a discussion. I heard this discussion on a Michael Basin show. So, you know, want to find out what do people find hard, you know, because, you know, we're going in a whole new realm of things going forward with life as it pertains to the world, you know, and have people ever really sat back and said, yo, it's a lot of changes about to come about.
I think what coronavirus did made people more conscious of that life is very precious.
Yeah.
And you can get just taken out like that, you know, real quick. Because there was healthy individuals that were dying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think there were more people dying from corona than HIV at one point. You know, and HIV at its peak. You know, in the 80s where they didn't have medication that they have now. People with corona were just checking out.
Yeah.
So it's like now, whereas everything was clustered, like you know, you try to go to 42nd Street and it was clustered and you was just bumper to bumper. Now you go there, that thing looks like that movie with Will Smith. You know, when he was all by himself.
Yeah.
I Am Legend.
Yeah.
You know, you could actually stand in the middle of the street, Fifth Avenue, and take a picture.
That's right. The other night we were talking about that, like
With no cars, you know, nothing.
you can take pictures so many places in New York City and realize that it's empty. It's not the same city that it used to be. And
And it's very serene.
Yeah, it is very serene. And I was I drove by the festival last night on 34th Street, and I drove by the festival last night and I said the same thing. I'm like, yo, it is so serene. I pulled up my map on my navigation, and everything was green. There was no traffic.
Yeah.
There was no traffic. And I'm like, wow, this is what... And I'm saying to myself, you know, as much as, you know, we're not conspiracy theorists, but we do know there's something bigger going on out here than normal, and it's just not... It's not normal. And it's like everything is missing, but yet they're building up all around the city.
Right.
How does that make sense?
Because what's happening is you don't have that less traffic, you don't have that congestion. So now materials could come in, get off of a truck. That truck is gone. That material gets, you know, uploaded in these buildings, you know, so for the construction, it's been great. You know, for construction, it's been great because now with that less traffic, more stuff is coming into the city in which they could build. Now, what a lot of people did is they moved out of the city. You know, they went to the suburbs because they figure, oh, you know, in the suburbs, I'm not going to get coronavirus because we're already spread apart.
That's right.
But, you know, the numbers are high up there anyway.
Yeah.
You know, you got some people that didn't get coronavirus and we're in the city and there's people dying in the suburbs from coronavirus.
Right. So if you're just tuning in, you're live with Alvin After Dark, and it brought to you by Autolease Direct, also brought to you by Body Aqua Water. Here's our sponsor right here, Body Aqua, our official Alvin After Dark sponsor, and officially sponsored by Orderlies Direct, located at 4219 Merrick Road in Massapequa, New York. There you go, Rico. So if you just tuned in on Instagram, we're talking about what is harder to do, moving on, letting go, or starting over. So everyone for 2021, Happy New Year to you. I know you had a breakup song for 2020. What was your breakup song? What's harder for you to do, moving on, starting over, letting go? We had a couple callers just now from Atlanta and Houston give us a call, and their thing was, letting go. What's going on here? You wave that chipmunk. What's going on? How you doing? So once again, we are Instagram Live, we're Facebook Live. We got people calling us from other states.
I see you, Dip Vote. Stay. Love. See ya, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely see you. And if you want to give us a call, please give us a call at 516-945-9099, and we're discussing, what's harder to do, moving on, letting go, or starting over. I think those are the challenges we're going to have right now for 2021, because a lot of things are going to be in effect going forward, and so many changes are going to happen. The way the government is moving, the way the city's moving, the way we move as a whole, as a world.
You think it's better that way, or is it worse that way? I mean, because I'm not a big crowd type of person.
You know I like crowds.
He want to be right in the middle of the explosion. You know what I'm saying? Boom! Yeah, he want to be right there in the middle. And I mean, I get it, but I like
Prospect Park.
I like being on the sideline.
But I guess because I got sick in April with pneumonia, I've been very. It has changed my mind. Now, if I see crowds, I'm like, nah, I don't want to.
Right, because the thing is, in crowds, anytime there's some type of crowd or congestion, the corona is not the biggest thing that's going to take you out. It's some cuckoo bird that wants to take that group out and do something. There was a man recently, he was chopping women in the head with a machete.
Big shout out to Tokyo. Tokyo, I see you. We're going to get you up here real soon. I shouted you out last week. You didn't get a chance to hear it. But big shout out to Tokyo, my man Gus from Edenwall, who was one of the OGs of Edenwall with me and Rico, a.k.a. Tuto, was growing up. So get you up here real soon. I know you got some product you want to bring here and show us. So I'm looking to get you up here. So once again, listen, if you're just tuning in, I have a platform that is it's open door policy for all entrepreneurs. If you want to market your product, you're more than welcome to come up here and market your product, and open door policy for everyone. So if you're tuning in, you're live with Alvin After Dark. We have two official sponsors: Orderlies Direct, which is located at 4219 Merrick Road in Massapequa, New York, and our official sponsor, Body Aqua, which is in 42 Walmarts down in the South, and has 3 grams of sugar. But we're discussing tonight what's harder to do, moving on, letting go, or starting over. So everyone's been saying, for the most part, letting go. Letting go has been more popular than anything else. You know what I'm saying? So there you go, Body Aqua. There you go. That's official sponsor.
This is a quick little secret. This right here, this flavor, watermelon peach with spearmint gum.
It's the truth?
That's crazy.
It's the truth. So you can't listen. Body Aqua, you can get at Walmart.com. Please check them out, man. It's a veteran-owned and black-owned business. That's right. Veteran-owned and black-owned. Our official sponsor. So once again, that's our platform. So we got about a little under 20 minutes left. Callers, give us a call. 516-945-9099. We're here chopping it up. What was your breakup song for 2020? We sang some karaoke last week.
I was under the weather.
He called me and said, I don't feel good. It was funny because I called him and said, we're going to do karaoke. He said, I'm not singing.
Yeah, I was feeling under the weather, and I was like kind of scared. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, did I catch it? And I was like, yo.
Oh, you was under the weather?
Yeah, I was under the weather, and I was like kind of scared. Like, yo, did I catch something?
Copy.
And I said, nah, it was just something light. It was nothing. Okay. It was nothing.
I drank a tall can of Voodoo Ranger. In order to do the karaoke.
I think we're gonna start doing karaoke Yes, Tokyo. That's definitely an invitation, Gus. That's an invitation. You have an open invitation. You got an open invitation to come hang out with us, or come share the platform with us and bring your lip balm and your jackets and your product. Like I said, Alvin After Dark is a platform where we allow entrepreneurs to market themselves. Come hang out with us, market yourself. If you get 1 or 2 more purchases, it's another sale for you. You know what I'm saying? So. We definitely gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
And we also got Alvin in the 18.
Yeah, we got the 18
coming out to you in your business.
Yeah.
To support you in your business. If you want to promote your business on Alvin After Dark, the 18 will be there. To help you out with that. Whether it's a clothing line, whether it's a food, whether it's an ice cream shop, we'll be there.
That's right. So we're always out and about doing our thing. We're always out and about, no doubt. Once again, no doubt, bro. Listen, big shout out to Gus, man. Big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? One of the OGs when he was younger, growing up, he was a good basketball player. You still play basketball? What else? Once again, I got about 15 minutes left, and I think for the most part, the census is letting go was tough for people. I think letting go is because you spend so much quality time with someone at a job, and I totally understand that. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I spent 15 years at BMW, and so a lot of things happen. I'm looking to move on soon, do some big things. You know what I'm saying, and do some things on my own. Once I put it together, I'm gonna let everybody know what I got going on soon. So that's gonna be real good for me. Being in the car business, but I have a lot of connections and a lot of people all over, which is real good. For me as an individual. So and what else we got going on? We got some. Listen, 2021 is your year. If you have not figured it out already, 2021 should be your year. You should be doing things and getting yourself together and putting the things down. If you don't have a vision board, get yourself a vision board. Write it down. Create a plan. Do something. Stop talking about it. Don't make 2021 a year where you're not doing things for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because 2020 happened.
Right. What I noticed is like even starting the new year, that the feds are more in our neighborhoods than previously before. And it's because of social media. These young boys are acting crazy on social media, and you providing them information so that they could come after you.
Making the job very easy.
Right, making the job very easy for them. So, and gang culture is popular culture right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Gang culture, but now you're getting in trouble for it. A lot of people don't think that the Patriot Act is real, the RICO Act is real. These are stuff that the federal government has in place, and they're taking these young boys out. And I noticed that in the recent, 2 weeks or something. You got Casanova, excellent rapper, got caught up with the feds. You got a whole list of people that are going to come out, getting caught up. And you're putting your life and your family for nonsense.
Yeah.
For nonsense.
Hey, Gus, I'm a size large, extra large, probably an extra large because I'm getting bigger,
Get him a schmedium, Gus.
Bigger here, too.
He's a schmedium.
I'm a large, a ML, a medium waist.
Yes, I sent you this earlier.
Shoulders.
So I sent this earlier because it's amazing how with the vaccine coming out, what's going on, right? So it's amazing that 30 minutes prior at check-in, you got to be socially distancing yourself. But when you're on the airplane is packed and you're right next to each other. Makes no sense.
That's truth all the way.
Right. I mean, and you look at, I was having a discussion with a client today, and he's like, Puerto Rico is shut down after a certain time. They shut down Puerto Rico because COVID is so high over there. And it's because once COVID hit, the prices to go to Puerto Rico were so low that people took advantage of it.
Right.
And it was people that came from the States that went over there and spread COVID over there. And now the poor people that are over there are stuck.
Now keep that right there. I'm showing this because this is actually a video that I actually screenshot. That portion right there. That video, the person never squeezed in the supposed vaccine, the vaccine.
She got no gloves.
She had no gloves on.
It's a Hollywood needle.
Exactly. No gloves. There was no needle, and there was no portion. There was no vaccine being squeezed in to the actual person's arm.
Well, you know, the governor said that if the hospitals don't administer these vaccines quicker, he's gonna start taking back money, or they're not gonna get future vaccines.
Yeah. So
It's all
it's
about
not
compliance, man. Compliance and lies. Because did you see the needle used on the woman? That once you push it against the skin, the needle
it
retracts.
It retracts.
Right. So there's
Yeah.
nothing going on. It's just promoting you to go get it what they're not actually taking.
So, it's amazing how people keep saying, why are Spanish and black people or Hispanic people in neighborhoods, why are we the ones that are apprehensive about it? Well, once again, it goes back to we have been your guinea pigs since the beginning of time. And not just black and Spanish people, but you have other, you have the Jews with the Holocaust. You got the Greeks, the Italians, but when we came here, you have one of the biggest things, especially, was slavery. You have the once again the Tuskegee experiment.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Hitler experimented on Jews.
That's right.
He experimented on Jews.
Yeah.
With certain gases.
Yeah.
With certain, Mendler. He was the German scientist that was trying to gene pool, gene separation and stuff, and he experimented a lot on Jews. So if people are apprehensive of something,
There's a reason why.
There's a reason why. Because the government's a goddamn liar.
And listen, the word conspiracy means to conspire against a large group of people.
Right.
And if you are being a sheep, and you're still asleep, not realizing that the government does conspire on us, then you need to wake up. And it's not about being conspiracy theorists. It's about being real. It's the reality part of it.
Right. Like, people say drugs, the drugs in my neighborhood, drugs in my... Well, how does the drugs get there?
That's right.
Because we don't own planes to bring the
too.
drugs. We don't own, we don't own the plant, the fields where these poppy seeds are grown. So how is this coming into our neighborhoods? There's a reason behind that.
Listen, in the 1980s, the CIA put drugs in major cities. It was Chicago, New York, L.A., Texas.
And the guns, too.
So,
That's how Ricky Ross,
Right.
he made all his money. He said his connections were all CIA operatives.
Yeah. Hey, once again, if you're just tuning in, we want to thank you for tuning in. We've got about 10 minutes left. You're live with Alvin After Dark, and our official sponsor is Body Aqua and Auto Lease Direct. So if you're in the market to lease a brand new car, any brand, you contact me, and I'll get you over to the boys at Auto Lease Direct, Mr. Ronnie Chin. Tell him Alvin sent you, and he'll take great care of you. We got about 10 minutes left. You want to call in, 516-945-9099. Our topic for tonight was which is harder to do, letting go, moving on, and starting over. People had a lot of reasons. People actually are still commenting about what is harder to do. Let me go back and see what is harder for people to do. Let's take a look here. People were still talking about it. What is harder to do? Let's take a look and see. So, all right. Oh, so Vanessa says letting go for sure. Shelter says 1 in 3. So 1 in 3. The initial let go is rough. So once again, people say letting go is definitely rough. It's definitely a challenge.
I think it's because all the time.
Got a call.
You like the calls? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from? A Happy New Year.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, this is Tokyo Butter Pearl. I'd like to elaborate on the topic that y'all speaking about.
Yo, Tokyo, what's good?
What's good, baby?
How you
Happy
feel?
New Year, guys. Blessing. This is Tokyo
Happy
Butter
New Year.
Pearl.
No doubt. So what's your comment?
Yeah, I want to call in and elaborate on the topic.
Sure.
What's good, baby? How y'all doing? How's the family?
Very good, brother. Thank you.
That's great. Happy New Year to guys. And I must commend you guys for the platform that you have.
Thank
so,
you.
Blessings on that.
No doubt.
So it seems like there's a back thing here.
Bad
Hello?
connection. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I just want to make sure you hear me. I hear y'all talking about like far as how different things has occurred in America and in regards to like how things operate. And there's a lot of things that we really aren't like abreast of as far as knowledge. And the best thing that trick that they basically pulled was putting information in the book. So just let me elaborate real quick. If you all look on your driver's license, all your names are in all caps. If you look at on tombstones and graveyards, it's all caps. The reason that being is that we all consider dead vessels. Do the research, look up the straw man. This is very deep because even the pandemic that we're going through right now, everything is definitely a part of it and tied into this period, okay? And the reason why, they're not going to let you know that you can get your birth certificate in what we call as a long form, which is authenticated for several reasons, okay? They don't want you to know this, okay? Number two, at the end of the day, when you look at basic outlaws, and that's why I reached out to you before, because right now you're going to see me go public, because the very same thing that y'all speaking about, right, I'll show you detailed documentation of the atrocity that they will pull even within our court systems. And even right now, currently, I have been in touch with a daily news reporter maybe like for the last 7 months. See, a lot of things that we go through, a lot of times when we go through these courtrooms, they expect us to be ignorant or intimidated, okay? But at the end of the day, I would like to really uncover this basic atrocity, because what y'all speaking about and how we socially affected has a profound effect on like what actually happens day to day in our lives that a lot of people do not even know or aware of.
Okay.
I believe that.
No, but let me ask you a question. Do everybody know that like back in the 1930s, after the Great Depression, Roosevelt sold this country to like the wealthiest men in the world?
Yes.
And basically, so at the end of the day, we look and do the research in that regard. However, basically, when you came out your mother's womb, you was worth $1.5 billion. Do the research. Everything is a corporation here, even down to your Social Security number. If you look at your last name, there's a Federal Reserve with your Social Security number there.
Yeah.
There's so many that people are, just really not abreast of and are socially in a funk, literally. And, the way it runs as a corporation, you got to understand there's only really one true court in our land. That's the Supreme Court. Any court believes that it doesn't really exist. It's called the fictitious court, period. And the only reason why they operate on statutes because you have to go on contract with them. So if you go in there and you step beyond like what they call the bar, which is that swinging door, and sit down at a plaintiff table or a defendant's table, you actually went in consent. If you answer any questions there, you actually consented for those proceedings. That's why if you ever notice that anybody that want to go pro per in a courtroom, they never allow you to do it. They always tell you to get a lawyer, you need a lawyer. Because there's certain things that if you knew how to address the court and knew what not to say, it'd be deadly because for the fact, or catastrophic, let me put it that way. I would say that it'd be catastrophic due to the fact that it would force the judge to bring the national deficit onto court record. That's something that they never want to do. Period. Because that moment that he or she would have perjured herself, that's just like ask yourself this question, right? Our Constitution, and it states that for anything that people have to infringe on your life, liberties, and well-being, tell me why that you would get a traffic ticket, say for running a light or even without a seatbelt. You tell me why you would have to sit there and pay a summons for that or have points against your license. Because at the end of the day, as our Constitution actually states, there was nobody's life, liberties, or well-being infringed or no one's injured upon that, providing that there was not an accident.
Okay.
But if you go to court and don't know how to talk or how to go about it, address the court, you'll be paying for these fines unconstitutional. It's not right.
Got it.
That's like if you have mental child support, not to take your thing over and I'll stop right here. That's like child support. They'll charge the father 17% by himself, when clearly in the information and the verbiage stipulated that the court would furnish you, it simply say a combined income, that's the mother and the father. Okay? Like they be taking money, or even, like a man can't be in prison for no debt other than a fraud debt if he knew his constitutional right.
Got you.
Right. No other debt.
Okay.
Man, they take your show over.
They're putting people in jail for
Thank, Tokyo, thanks. Appreciate your comment. We got you up on the show to show your product, so we're gonna talk about that offline. Thanks, give us a call. Good to hear your voice.
I appreciate it. I didn't mean to take your show over.
Nah, that's all right, brother, man. Listen, the knowledge is key.
That's right. I'm waiting for the book.
Show me the lock.
Knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. We actually went off topic. The topic for tonight was what's harder to do: letting go, starting over, or moving on.
Okay, that would be a mindset. It depends what your mindset is.
True.
Because if one is comfortable and knowledgeable about oneself and understand as far as emotions or love, then if something is morally improper, then there's no way that we should sit there and reside or stand on what we feel emotionally. That's something that has to be separated. And
True.
until people can identify with that, they'll have these emotional problems or these relationships that are conflictive.
Okay.
Right.
So listen, thanks for giving us a call because one of our sponsors is on us right here. We live. I got my man, Mr. Sherman right here. He's live. We live right now on Alvin After Dark. We got the Body Aqua, the man himself, the CEO, is on Instagram Live with us right now. He's on with us. He's an official sponsor for Alvin After Dark. I've known this brother for over 20 years. Big shout outs to my man Willie Will right here, Sherman Williams. What's up, brother? How you doing? He's on Instagram Live right now, and we're talking. Our topic for the night is what's harder to do: moving on, starting over, or letting go. He's on our Instagram Live right now on the feed, and he's one of our official sponsors. I was telling people about the water; they love it. People are ordering it. Well, another friend of mine is ordering it. He's right there, right here. My man right here, that's him right. He loves it. He loves the water. So once again, listen, if you're tuned in, this is Body Aqua right here, and it is a great drink. It's veteran owned.
Black owned.
It has only 3 grams of sugar, where vitamin water has like 26 grams of sugar. So we here hanging out. Big happy New Year to my man.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, bro.
So he's
Happy New Year's. I'll get a case of that.
no doubt. Listen, Walmart, you gotta go to Walmart.com. He's in 42 Walmarts down in the South. I just ordered. I'm about to order another case. The waters went quick.
Is he still in Whole Foods?
He's no longer. Are you still in Whole Foods? No, he's no longer in Whole Foods. He's in all just Walmart. Walmart.
Nice.
He's in Walmart right now. So
Congratulations, man.
So everybody, listen, I got my man. If you can't see him, he's here right here. He's on with us right here in the studio on Instagram Live. He chimed in. That's my boy. And he's actually on some real shit. Yo, he's one of the hottest DJs. Yo, let me tell y'all something. For all you, listen, I'm from Belize. I'm from the Caribbean. Let me tell you something. I thought he was Jamaican when I first met him because in '99 we was in Germany, in Kaiserslautern, Germany, in Armstrong's. You talking about dancehall reggae? Yeah. I'm thinking he's Jamaican. I'm like, yo, what a DJ at? Remember that I had to meet the DJ because I was in Germany and I felt like I was a home away from home. I was like, who's rocking out in Germany to all the joints? He rocking out. In Germany.
You from White Plains Road?
He's rocking out in Germany.
From Gun Hill.
And then we had a bomb threat. We had a bomb threat in the club. Yeah. We had a bomb threat. Yo, somebody played around, man. So we had a bomb threat in the
hating
club.
on you. Hating on the tunes.
Listen, if you're live with Alvin After Dark, we're live every single Tuesday night. We discuss entertainment, fashion, health, relationship, culture, trending topics. We give a platform for all entrepreneurs to market themselves free of charge. Come hang out with us. And then we got Tokyo on the phone still. He grew up with him out in the Bronx, either one projects, uptown. But once again, our official sponsor is Body Aqua. Yo, what up, Gus?
Listen, just let me know. I'm going to send some things. I like to sponsor it.
All right, cool. No doubt. We're going to touch up offline, but we about to, we got about like a minute left, so we about to wrap up the show. Thanks for calling in. We're definitely going to talk. I'm hit you later on.
All right, blessings, everybody. I appreciate
All right, salute, bro.
All right, good night. So listen, you know what?
All right.
Once again, before we leave, we always got something to say. So right here, 2021, it says we only live once, and my motto is wrong. We die once, we live every single day. So if so it's very important that you live every day to your fullest. We're going through a traumatic experience we've never experienced before, and it's a whole new light that we're going through. a whole new situation. And for people, like I says, change is inevitable. So I always got this thing about the 3 C's, one of my favorite quotes. You got to make a choice to take a chance. Your life will never change. What you got for the people before we leave?
Erpskin357, check me out on Instagram. Hit me up with sneakers. We got the gear coming out. Hopefully, when the COVID dies down, we're going to have some new stuff for the spring.
No doubt. Rico, what you got for the people before we leave?
Freak Life 18 on Instagram. Life is worth freaking. And we coming. That's it. We coming at you. We'll see you soon. One more thing is that your style evolves our brand. All right, so come check us. Freak Life 18.
No doubt. Remember, listen, the good Lord don't put you through nothing you can't handle. It's all how you handle it. Change is inevitable, and you have to adapt to change. In the Army, that's what we do. You tell us to go left, we're going to go left. You tell us to go right, we're going to go right. But we're going to keep on pushing forward. We always lock, stock, and ready to rock. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot from that guy right there. Where you at right now? Where you at?
Jacksonville.
He's in Jacksonville, Florida. I've known that brother since, I think, 98, 99, since Germany. And one of the coolest brothers I know. And it's such an honor to be a friend of his. And we've kept in contact ever since. Even to the point where when I came back, he's sending me CDs. He had me sending out CDs from Germany. So one of the coolest brothers. Yeah. So listen, thanks for tuning in. Always thanks for tuning in. Definitely appreciate it. And keep following us, Alvin Peters 76 on Instagram. Have a good night. Peace. And have a wonderful New Year.
Troop.
Bro, I'm peace.